Good morning. Welcome back to Simply Outside. Glad you're here. Finally, we have a beautiful morning for summer. Last week was miserable. We had temperatures with the humidity over 100. It was just awful. It felt like I'd walk outside and it's like blankets straight out of the dryer just being thrown on top of you. It was brutal. And this morning I came out, it's warm but not that bad, 70s, and the humidity is down. There's even a breeze blowing. It's really nice. So I'm happy to be back here in the wood yard. I'm finally making some progress. I feel like I'm starting to blow through all those rounds. It'll be so nice if I can get to the end, get down there to those logs, because those are going to split real good. But I wanted to start this morning with, got a couple issues. I have this, I bought this truck 2 years ago. I've wanted a truck ever since I got married. We're celebrating 25 years this year. And 2 years ago, we finally, let's go ahead and get a truck. So I found this one. It took me a number of months. I wanted a Toyota. I really like Tacomas and Tundras. And I hunted and I found this just, 20 minutes away at a dealer. It's been great. Everything that I wanted. Of course, you'd want to tow more, but it does everything. It's, guzzles gas, but that's kind of what trucks are, to have the power. And then about a week and a half ago, I got this inspected. Everything was checked out. I was walking our dog outside out back, and I noticed something in my back wheel well that kind of caught my eye. It came up. It looked like rust, and wouldn't you know, if you can see it there, this wasn't a hole at the time. It was pretty deep, rusty. This is just from the factory. But I took it to a friend's shop. He's got a real nice mechanic. And they looked at it and they're like, yeah. So they were like, I don't know how that passed inspection, but it shouldn't have. And so I'm going to get safety caps put on. They looked at the rest of the frame, they said it was good, and I hope that's the case. But like I said, it's a 2008 Tacoma. When I bought it, it had 37,000 miles, which just blew me away. I'm up now at about 53,000. I don't drive it a ton, but I'm using it more and more because it's my wood operation, to tow and deliver and all that. So hopefully that'll take care of it, and it'll be good for another 15 years or more. Then last week, I've talked a lot about my Wolf Ridge splitter. It's been great. And I was using it on Friday. And I've got some nasty tree service pieces, lots of knots and whatnot. And I split one, and it wasn't even a thick piece. It's, maybe 6 inches here. And when I came over to pull the piece off, I had a problem. This is my 4-way. And it's supposed to have 2 wings, and one wing was completely sheared off, and it's stuck here in this piece of wood. I was really kind of shocked that happened, but I mean, I've learned over the years that that's when you use equipment, it can sometimes break. I've also learned that maybe I shouldn't be having the 4-way on those knotty, nasty pieces. And so I'm going to probably be taking it off more and more, but I wasn't sure what to do. I mean, I have a weld shop here in town, that my old splitter, the Wallenstein that I used, because I broke it 3 times, and it's like, I'm just going to reach out to Wolf Ridge. So I emailed immediately, sent a picture to Bob at Wolf Ridge, and I am impressed, their customer service. He got back to me within the next couple hours, and my splitter is 2 years old, and I've got right around 80 hours on it, and he mentioned, hey, normally it's 1 year, but I don't have a ton of hours on it, so they're replacing it. They're sending me a new 4-way. You can't beat that. And so I'm using the single way, which maybe that's better for the wood I have, at least some of the pieces. You can see here, like this thing, I still need to cut it, but it's got some nasty knots. But there's a number of pieces that don't, and I'm looking forward to getting into those because they'll split a whole lot better. But again, back to Wolf Ridge, just top-notch customer service, and I look forward to when that 4-way will come because I use it. And so I'm going to get working here, get splitting on this gorgeous day, and happy to have you come along. I don't think any of us like when equipment breaks. It's expensive to get repaired. If any of you have had Tacoma and used the safety caps, I'd be curious your thoughts, how it's worked out for you. I know it doesn't necessarily stop the rust, but I guess it gives you a little bit longer protection just because it covers a wider area of the safety caps. And I'm hopeful, like I said, that that's the only spot of needing repair. Alright. Well, here we go. I'm going to start splitting, getting some work done. Hopefully, I look forward to clearing this path. Calling the tree service company to get some more in here. Haven't had sales last week at all. If I remember it, maybe a couple bundles, but it was so hot, it doesn't surprise me. Who would want to be out in the fire with it? I'm going to do some ripping. I've got some big chunks. I'm getting near the end of each day I come and split, getting closer and closer to clearing that wood yard, and I'm getting excited for that because it's been like since last summer this wood yard was packed. You can see from that bush there all the way down to here, that was just full of wood, and it's taken me this whole year just picking away at it, and I'm looking forward to getting through the whole wood yard. So I'm going to start up my 400 steel 400. I touched up the chain last time I used it, but I like to put it in a vise, and I was just doing it here, so I'm not sure just how sharp. And if you recall, using my splitter, the Wolfridge 28C, and I sheared off the four-way, one of the wings, and that was unfortunate. And I reached out to Wolfridge, and Bob Berger there got back to me. It was really fast, like in a couple hours, and he said he would ship a new one. I got a package in the mail, and I'm going to open that up in a little bit later today, and you guys can see that, and we'll see what's inside. So I'm going to get the chainsaw warming up and get working. A good bit cut. That's great. I think we need to open up that box from Wolfridge. It says on it's from Chris Wolf. So this will be fun. See what they sent. Alright, so if you recall, I was splitting and it just sheared right off. It looks like at the weld. I've been going through knots, and I think I've learned too that I probably should take it off more often, and just use the single knife, because it's just a clean. And I have a lot of tree service wood that is just knotty and nasty and difficult to split through, and the single knife does a much better job and puts less stress and strain, I think. So I don't know if I can use this or if I need to get a knife. Oh, look at that. It's sharp. Cutting right through this tape. It's multi-purpose. And let's see what we got here. Some packing styrofoam. I'm seeing some black of a wedge. That'll be really nice. Ooh, yeah. So, ooh, it's all smooth. Brand new. There we go. New wedge. That's gonna be very, very nice to have. Debating about maybe whether I should try to fix this old one, put it into the weld shop, and have two. I don't know what I'd use them for, but so I'm going to use the old pin to put this on the machine. Looks like that's all that's in here. All right. Well, that was really, as I said, I reached out to Wolfridge. Bob got back to me. I didn't have that many hours. It's just a 2-year-old splitter, and he's like, yeah, let's fix you up with a new one. And I'm very, very appreciative. Like, that's fantastic customer service to take care of people like that. And so thank you, Wolfridge. I'm gonna get over there and start splitting.